Troy, your fight against Stephen Donnelly, it might be on the undercard of Josh Taylor's world title fight, but at the press conference it was the one everyone was excited about, I thought.
Yeah, it's a massive fight. There's a lot of people talking about it. Experts in the boxing game, they're all talking about it, so it just shows how much of a big fight it is, and it's one that I'm absolutely buzzing about.
Seemed a lot of mutual respect between yourself and Stephen.
Yeah, I always have respect for my opponents. Obviously, like you said, it's a hard sport. It can't be played, so there's a lot of respect there. But obviously on the night, it's all business, and I'll be there to take care of business.
I mean, I know it's a totally different code to amateur boxing, but is it the first time as a professional you've actually faced someone who's had a much better amateur career than yourself?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but I said it there. Obviously, you can be as decorated amateur as you like. Obviously, professional is a different game, and I'm ready to show that on May the 2nd.
What you've seen of Stephen, what do you think of him as a professional?
Very good fighter. Likes to work the body. He's a good body puncher. But, I think on the night, I'll be a bit too much for him. Obviously, he's going on about he's going to use his boxing ability, but I can box myself. Yeah. I don't just steamroll forward and want to fight. If I can box, if I need to box, I can box. Obviously, if I need to switch it up and fight, then I can fight. So I'm a bit obviously of an all-round fighter. I'd say I was a box fighter, so it's going to be exciting on the night. Obviously, just expect fireworks. I can't see it going to 10 rounds.
I mean, a lot of people do say it's boxer beat puncher because you've been bowling people over, but you obviously see it as a lot more than that, don't you?
Oh, 100%. Like I say, he's a very good boxer. Obviously, he wouldn't have qualified for Rio if not. So, I think if I had the chance to go to the qualifiers for Team GB, I think I'd have qualified for Rio. But Anthony Fowler got the nod ahead of me. So, yeah, I think we're in. Like you said, it's a 50-50 fight. One that I'm obviously very confident in winning, and obviously I can't wait for May the 2nd.
You're on the international stage now. You've got the IBF European title, but are you still looking at domestic rivals like Anthony Fowler, Scott Fitzgerald? Are they still fights that might appeal to you more than a lot at the moment?
Yeah, because obviously I get people message me on a daily about them, like through Instagram, through Twitter, Facebook. I get people message me saying when you're going to smash him or when you're going to bash him up and things like that. It's what the boxing public want to see. So obviously that's what I'm in the sport for, to give the fans these sort of fights. And I've said it once before, I think I'm the best domestically super-welterweight in the country, so obviously when the time comes I'll prove that.
If you looked at all the other domestic junior middleweights, when you go through the list, who would give you the hardest fight?
I've sparred him. I've sparred Fowler. I've sparred Fitzgerald. I couldn't really tell you who would give me the hardest fight. To be fair, obviously styles make fights. I know my style would give anybody problems, and it would give them hell. So obviously I can't really answer that question. Who would give me the hardest fight? They're all good fights, and obviously it's what the public want to see. So if they can be made, then make them, because I'm standing there and I'm saying obviously I'll take the fights. Obviously I've been offered loads of fights and I've took them. They've all fell through, so for whatever reason, I don't know.
There's a bit of a no-nonsense attitude about you, line them up and like before Hamza Sharizi was going to fight and he pulled out. You don't seem to look at who the opponent is to me.
No, definitely not. I take on all comers. Hamza got offered the fight and for some reason that fell through as well. I'm not saying he didn't want the fight, but a part of his team obviously didn't want the fight because that's why it didn't get made. Kieran Smith got offered the fight for May the 2nd and he started complaining about him getting injured because I used my head a lot. He didn't want to be out for another year. Obviously, it's a nonsense excuse just to obviously get him out the fight. And obviously, saying that I was the home fighter with being with Frank Warren, so how can I be the home fighter? He's from Scotland. He obviously just didn't want to fight. The list goes on. I could name numerous of fighters that have been offered it and it's fell through. We've accepted every single one. So I'm in this game to fight, to be the best. You got to beat the best, and I've accepted all the fights. Just a shame that other fighters don't have the same mentality as what I do.
Two fighters that aren't ducking each other, Daniel Dubois and Joyce. I know you watch a lot of boxing. How do you see that fight going?
I think it's a very good fight. Obviously, I know them both really, really well. I shared a flat with Daniel Dubois up in Sheffield, but like Nathan said, if he had his last pound, he'd put it on Joyce. And obviously, I'm edging towards Joyce myself.
What was Daniel like to live with? Because I spoke to Nathan Gorman before, and because Joe doesn't say a lot, he found it a struggle.
Yeah, it was a struggle. I didn't sleep. He was waking up at 2, 3 in the morning, going in the fridge, eating food. So, but he's a character. He was only young. He's a good lad. Obviously, I have a lot of respect for them as myself. So, be a good fight. It's one not to be missed again.
She likes him even though he won't let you sleep at night.
What's that?
You like him even though he won't let you sleep at night. Most boxers who don't get their sleep, I'd imagine, want to strangle the person next to him. But he's about 17 stone.
Exactly. I can't strangle him. So, yeah, it's a good fight, but I'm leaning towards Joyce.
Thanks a lot.